So the main foundation of scratching, no matter what scratch you're doing from beginner to the most advanced, is usually going to be involve some sort of baby scratch. And before we actually get to the baby scratch, let's talk a little bit about hand placement just on the record. So what we're going to be doing is we're using this Serato as our marker. Back in the day, they would take a crayon or a marker or a sticker just to mark exactly where the very beginning of the sound is. So we're going to think of this like a clock. I'm going to use 12 o'clock is where I'm going to keep the very beginning of my ah sound. And the way we're going to put our hand on the record is at 9 o'clock. So we have 12, 6, 9 o'clock. How I'm going to be putting my hand down on there is put our hand right at 9 o'clock. You're going to keep, you want to do what's comfortable. I say I use more of my middle and my ring finger, but you want to keep basically your whole hand pretty close to the middle of the record at 9 o'clock. And to do a baby scratch, you're going to go from 9 o'clock to about 10, 11 o'clock, and then back to 9 o'clock. And you're going back and forth. And to get to this sound, what I'm going to do over on Serato is I'm going to make a cue point. So to make a cue point, I'm going to move up to the very tip of this sound right here, which is the ah sound. And I am going to make, boom, one cue point. So now when I pull back, I want to line up Serato right at 12 o'clock. And then I'm going to hit my cue point. So now this starts the ah sound. We want the very, very tip, the very beginning of the ah sound to start right at 12 o'clock. So now we can watch. So we want this to be scratching and practice scratching, especially with the platter actually moving. So how we're going to do that is we're going to put real light pressure, holding at 9 o'clock. We're going to take our opposite hand and press the start button. So if you can see, we want the platter moving underneath as we're holding the record in place right at 12 o'clock. And the way that happens is we have what's called a slip mat underneath. So when the platter's moving, we're holding the record in place and it's not scratching the record. We're going to be doing the scratching, but we're holding at 9 o'clock just light enough that the platter is still moving and that hard enough that the Serato label is staying right at 12 o'clock. So let's line this up again. I'm going to hit the cue point, bring us back. Platter's moving, and we're going to do the same thing. Forward, back, forward, back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our basic baby scratch. So let's try that over the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the basic foundation of all scratching, the baby scratch. Next, we're going to do that. We're going to practice over a beat and do some call and response.